Everyone, thank you for joining me today. We're going to go over Neptune in Pisces. That's going direct on December 6th, 2023 at 24 degrees in Pisces. Okay, so Neptune has been retrograde since June 30th. Okay, so you may have felt a bit confused. Your mind may have been confused on which way to go in the physical. This was to make you surrender. Surrender to God and the universe, okay? And to assure you that things are working out the way that they should, so that your consciousness rises. If you've tried pushing against your emotional current, you felt this very strongly. So Neptune is going to show you, as it's going direct, your next steps. Okay? The next steps that are going to be divinely guided. Rather than looking internally into your mind and thoughts and your beliefs, because that's over, all right? For now, until 2024, I think. It may be 2025. I'll have to look at the calendar. But things may be coming up later. But for now, it's going to be your next steps in the physical at this time. That's going to be divinely guided. You may had, while Neptune was in retrograde, quite a habit, a pattern of victimization of a situation, or a self-sabotaging pattern. It's leaving you because you decided to surrender while Neptune was retrograde. It made you look internally. So Neptune going direct is going to show you where boundaries are necessary and where you yourself are more sovereign than you think, or you give yourself credit to be. That all truths aren't really true unless we believe them to be, and that we would have more unconditional love and compassion at this time for others with differences of beliefs and differences of their path. Because you have to remember that people are only their own personal perception of reality, which is an accumulation of experiences and beliefs, whether this was programmed from their childhood or from others, and that we should always understand with compassion and flexibility. Neptune in Pisces will show you that compassion on a deeper scale, okay? But Neptune will bring in its divine alchemical magic to make whatever dream you have for your life to play out into reality, okay? Neptune will be in Pisces until 2026, and since it's been in Pisces, spiritual practices have risen. Tarot and astrology, crystals, praying, meditation, and journaling has been a thing. Also, healing and restoration, doing the inner work, taking responsibility for emotions that changes your reality and the patterns that you have. Having more compassion for others on their healing journey and mental health, while having boundaries in regards to those people, all right? But Neptune most definitely will show you your next steps going forward. So if you want to know more about Neptune, I have a video in my Learning Astrology playlist. Just go to that, and I think it's like 15 to 20 minutes of me talking about Neptune. Not necessarily within any type of zodiac sign, but just a deep description of Neptune and how it affects you within your chart. And as I go through the signs, your sun, moon, and rising signs, if you can't see the chart, please hit the expand button and zoom in with your fingertips so that you can see where I'm circling on the chart. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Hi, Gemini. This is for Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Gemini, Neptune has been in your 10th house since 2011. And the 10th house deals with your legacy, your professional life. It also deals with your reputation, your status, your work life, your career. It can deal with fathers or father figures or people of authority that are surrounded in your life. This includes bosses. People of authority can also include your parents, depending on, who acts of a father within your parental life. Okay. Now, with Neptune here, Neptune has dissolved the rose-colored glasses as it is moving forward, moving direct. And this could have shown you yourself within your reputation of how you are toward others, because the 10th house is the way that others see you on a higher level. This could have also changed the way that you felt about leaving a legacy behind. You could have decided, rather than leaving materialistic things behind, to give people something more emotional. Okay, like writing a book, or you could decide vice versa too, of instead of having something made by you, of leaving a legacy, that you leave them money, or who you want to leave it to. Instead of friends, you could have decided that you wanted to leave it to your relatives instead, or vice versa. But Neptune has been here and has been creating that illusion and dissolution. Okay, and by that I mean, you may have thought a job was for you, or that a career was for you, and now you're seeing it for what it really is. That it wasn't necessarily something that you want to be affiliated with. Okay, this could also be your reputation, and maybe you haven't had the best reputation, and Neptune opened up certain events that had happened within your life to see others and their reputation, and gave you compassion for yourself, gave you compassion for other people and what they go through on a daily to keep up their reputation, right? It will dissolve those rose-colored glasses. With Pisces being activated here, it also shows that the truth will come out sometimes within disappointment from others, sometimes disappointment within life, sometimes to show compassion toward other people going through the same thing that you never really looked at the other side before, right? And that includes bosses. Like, they have a lot going on, and for you to be in that status of a boss, you would also have to deal with what they're dealing with in a diplomatic manner, right? That could have been a thing. You could have also been disappointed by bosses during Neptune being here since 2011, and in and out of professional career situations. But it brought you to a point of noticing that if it didn't happen that way, then you wouldn't be where you are today, right? So Jupiter is Pisces' traditional ruler, and right now Jupiter is stationed in Taurus. Now Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, but traditionally, anciently, Jupiter is also. And it's in your 12th house. And the 12th house deals with loss, deals with past life regression, deals with mediumship, deals with karma, healing and restoration, letting go and going with faith, transformations. This can also be endings of situations, psychic and intuitive abilities, and higher states of consciousness. Now, the 10th house with Neptune is already a higher state of consciousness that is activated, and then you have another higher state of consciousness activated. So if the veil isn't clear, it will be lifted. And this can be during some type of meditation. This can be during like spiritual work of sorts, such as crystal healing, past life regression. If you haven't had a past life regression, you could have one, and it just opens up the situation for you of, wow, this is why, right? Also, karma healing is here. The karma that has been ancestral is here. And with Jupiter there, it expands the fact of, and Neptune will dissolve it. And this could make your reputation or relationships toward your parents better, right? If you had any type of loss here, whether it was in career or parent affiliated or authority affiliated, that could have shown up with Neptune to have more healing and restoration in that area. So what I mean by that is that you are learning to live with missing someone and compassionate toward others who have also been through the same situation, and also healing from it, okay? Because that's the way Neptune and Pisces works. Now, transformation is here, and that could be transforming your status, and whatever status that you might have, whether it is being single, married. One second. Yes, back to your status. It can go from single to married, or married to single, okay, depending on. But Jupiter will help you with this. Jupiter will help you let go of any past experiences that you have been associated with in regards to your status, okay? If you had trouble, loving people or trusting them, Jupiter will step in to help you with that. Or if you've been on the Pisces side of it, of having to sacrifice so much for others, and you are married, and that's all you do is sacrifice, Jupiter will step in with Neptune and expand it to where you gain the confidence to change that status. Okay? All right, Gemini, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.